Obviously, they ramped up their physicality. With one point guard, took it out of, didn't allow Delhi to be a point guard as much tonight, and we needed to have other people advance the basketball. And I thought we just didn't ever quite find a really good rhythm to initiate offense and get it moving. And we kind of expected it, and we knew it was kind of coming, and we just didn't find a way to get that rhythm of our offense tonight. It's a war of attrition. There's some tired people out there, playing a lot of minutes, and at the end of the day, they rebounded better and they had a bit more juice in the last 5 minutes than us tonight.
I think a lot of people would attribute your offensive issues to nerves, obviously trying to close out a series at home. Do you put it more down to that physicality and not being able to absorb that?
Yeah, for sure. We just felt like we were in different positions tonight, and then we've been playing pretty much the whole year. We knew, just not having Chile for just have that secondary pace and ball carrier at some point. They'd turn their attention how much they could make Delhi not carry the basketball and not make decisions for our team. So we've got to find a way through it right now, and credit to them though. They stuck to people. They were, with Kel out and Froling out, the level of defensive intensity, Swaka and Davo and those guys, they were outstanding.
Delhi, how did it feel for you out there?
Firstly, just feel for Frols. Great young player that's worked really hard. So, hope, he's all right. We didn't get a good rhythm. I need to do a better job at getting IC and CG some easier looks. But we're going to have some really good solutions for just how to flow into things a lot smoother on Sunday.
Dean, that's 7 games in a row in Championship Series for the away side. Have you got any theory?
Goes against all history, right? I don't know. It's a game of adjustments, and they adjusted better tonight than we had solutions for it. So, as Delhi said, we've won 2 up there. Can we win a third? Well, we have to win a championship. So, Chile's a chance, but he's got to get some tick-offs and different things. But we just got to be better.
Dean, obviously you trust your group of seasoned guys, but what was the mood like initially after that one, knowing that you've given up an opportunity to win this at home and close it out?
Yeah, I haven't talked to the boys yet. We'll get together soon, but there's a level of disappointment, right? We got a chance with a packed house to go and win a championship, and we weren't good enough on the night.
Well, what makes it so difficult to guard someone like Will Hickey in a game like this?
Yeah, good on him. His pace coming downhill tonight, and we had our bigs on him at different points, and I thought he went past them with his speed at different times. But I thought his mid game, his little float game was pretty impressive tonight, and then he knocks in his couple of 3 balls as well. But he had a hell of a game.
Delhi, what do you say as one of the leaders of this team to the group ahead of Game 5? And I guess what have you guys learned from last year that you can use as kind of fuel to make sure you can get it done on Sunday?
Yeah, just not so much last year, but just talking through that. They played a little bit different, and I think the strength of this playing group and coaching staff is that just solution-based. Everyone's come with different ideas, and we figured things out. So, we'll have a good plan together to execute, which we'll do a good job of. But also comes down to the O-boards. I mean, 18's too many.
How much is the experience of guys like yourself, Chris, IC, Rob Lowe, for example, going to be leaned on Sunday in a do-or-die game like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to it. I know everyone in there just wants another opportunity, and we're going to be ready to go.
Dean, how do you perfect, or I guess find a bit more consistency in your execution in those sort of key moments late in the game?
Yeah, I think we've got pretty key plays about where we want to go, and yeah, as I said, they were disruptive tonight, and so we've got to have counters and solutions to things being blown up, and flow into the next action, a little quicker than we did tonight. So yeah, the game was super physical. There's some stuff where I'm not sure if they protected the shooter as well as they needed to tonight. I thought it got a little wild. Some stuff, where I thought charges were taken and different things. So, again, as much as we've got to continue to adjust to the physicality, we've got to see the shooters still being protected going to the rim as well.
Delly, what's the key to closing out and bringing home a chip on Sunday on the road?
Execute defensively, rebound the ball, and then just, execute our game plan offensively.
Dean, on the defensive end, you spoke about them having more juice down the stretch, and you've spoken about the O-boards, but what else do you think didn't really click for you guys in that fourth quarter to allow them to...
Defensively?
Total? Yeah, defensively.
I'm not sure how many 3 balls they made, but there's when you look at the game and every 5-minute period, there's nothing really stands out there. No one, other than they scored 20 in the last 5 minutes of the game. Every other 5-minute period was, and again, there was some stuff at the end there where we're trying to, but Harvey made it, Blanchfield, they made some 3 balls there that were, very timely and big. Delhi, big play, had a layup there. I think probably would have cut it to 3, but they come down and hit a 3 at the other end and makes it an 8-point game. And so we just didn't win those little moments tonight.
Dan, it feels like they almost beat your own game, which is pretty rare for Illawarra, given most of their season has been outscoring teams, and they kind of, like you said, they were much more physical. I guess they junk it up a little bit. Do you get that feeling that they kind of, match what United usually do and then probably eclipse you tonight?
No, they were really good defensively. I've already said that. Take my hat off to them. They came with a level of physicality and connection to our guards that made it hard to free them up. And so we just got to find those solutions to make sure we can free people up and we can get our offensive rhythm going.
How hard is it now for you to prepare to go up there? Like, I don't know how much doubt there is around Froling, how much doubt there is around Cal for you to go, okay, this is how we plan if they play, this is how we plan if they don't?
Yeah, we plan for Cal to play, and then obviously Froles is not going to be there, and so what's there? We were kind of prepared for a small ball group with days at 5 and different things tonight, and so that's probably a place that they can potentially go if they need to. But Albrick played a lot, and Mace came in and probably played a little bit more than we thought he was going to play tonight. But yeah, still got lineups, they've still got bigs, and they still out-rebounded us. So we've got to make sure we take care of it.
I know you probably don't want to think too much about last year, but you've kind of, there's a bit of deja vu here, right? Like, chance to close it out, miss that chance, and now you've got to go into, instead of, playing at home, you go into enemy territory to do it. Are there lessons from last year that you can learn from and that you can take into this game?
Yeah, there's always lessons from last year. That's what this game's about. You take some little scars and they heal over time, and you learn your lessons. And for me, it's the rebounding and 3 balls was some of those in big moments, and our execution in key moments as well. So we'll continue to try and refine those and be better in Game 5.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.